after that happened, they went and shot up this nigga family house. They wiped out his whole family. Baby mama, granny. Them niggas is dead. Like, they went and did John's that same day. That nigga peoples is dead behind that. And it's like, most niggas would have been like, I ain't got shit to live for. Shit, y'all killed my people. Big, and if Big U, that's you know, I gotta play devil's advocate.
Black Sam is under scrutiny for the killings of Eric Holder's relatives. 4 people tied to the man who ended his brother's life, all gone within 9 months of Nippy hitting the streets of heaven. Detectives are circling Sam because someone with vast reach, deep resources, and a calculated motive made sure anyone with Holder blood faced a reckoning. His cousin is gone. The next day, his half-brother was discovered dead in his own home, his father murdered before the calendar flipped to the next year. And Sam? He went on camera, telling the world he wished Eric Holder weren't behind bars, not because he forgave him, but because prison was the only thing keeping Holder breathing. Y'all need to sit with this story. To grasp where we are now, you have to understand who Black Sam is, because the media paints him as just Nippy's older brother, the quiet figure in the background at memorials, the one holding Lauren London as she wept, the one giving precise statements to reporters. But truth is, Black Sam is no ordinary civilian. Samuel Damamotum, Black Sam, grew up in Crenshaw, same streets as Nippy, same blocks. He wasn't just a brother in blood, he was a brother in every sense. He loved everyone and cherished where he came from. Together, they built the Crenshaw brand. Sam handled the muscle, the strategy, keeping the operation solid, while Nippy was the face. Black Sam runs with the rolling 60s crip. So much pride. And Nippy? Nippy was the people's voice. He gave hope to the community. This isn't guesswork. This isn't theory. He was raised in the set. And that matters, because everything after March 31st, 2019 must be seen through the lens of the rolling 60s, their reach, their capabilities, and what happens when you cross someone they respect at the top. It's a devastating blow to our streets. So many livelihoods vanished after Nippy was gone. When Nippy fell, the world grieved. LeBron James posted. Jay-Z sent flowers. Thousands swarmed Crenshaw. Churches refused to host the funeral, fearing the crowd's size. LeBron James and Karen Civil personally secured Crypto.com Arena, formerly Staples Center, so the city could say goodbye properly. That's the magnitude. And Black Sam? He witnessed all of it. He saw his little brother laid to rest. He saw Lauren London break down. He saw Nippy's children forced to grow up without their father. He watched a man from their own neighborhood, their own set, strip everything from them. You think he forgot? You think he moved on? No way. The streets never forgot. Picture this, March 31st, 2019, Sunday afternoon. Nipsey Hussle arrives at his store, Marathon Clothing, in Hyde Park, South Los Angeles, his domain, his empire, a place he built from scratch. But here's the twist. The usual security wasn't in place. In an August 2024 interview with Big Boy, Black Sam broke it down with the precision only someone who lived it could. He explained, and I'm keeping close to his words, that whenever Nippy came to the store, there was always a security protocol. Sam stationed in the doorway, hoodie up, armed. A teammate right next to him, armed. That was the standing order. That was policy. But that Sunday, nobody in the doorway. The store packed, customers everywhere. The team, Sam believes, was distracted, helping shoppers, running the legit side of business. That lapse, that single break, cost Nippy his life. Eric Holder had already been scoping the area, Sam explained, like a detective. He said a man walked into the lot shirtless, surveying. He noticed the unguarded doorway, saw Nippy relaxed in shorts, checked the scene, then left. Returned wearing a red shirt. And here's the cold detail Sam flagged. There are no red shirts in that neighborhood. You can't buy one in Crenshaw. Red signals blood territory. You don't wear red in rolling 60s turf unless you're a blood or using it as a disguise. Sam called it a throw-off. The man slipped through the alley, turned the corner, opened fire. Nippy hit at least 10, maybe 11 times, 2 others injured. Eric Holder fled in a white Chevy Cruze driven by his girlfriend, unaware of the chaos about to unfold. Black Sam, 6 blocks away at his grandmother's, got the call. He jumped in his car, ran every stop sign, raced to the scene. Nippy still breathing when Sam arrived. Then he wasn't. Sam said in the interview, "It was like the Twilight Zone. Everything I believed shattered." Keep that image of Sam over his brother. It's the emotional foundation for everything that followed.
April 1st, 2019. One day after Nipsey Hussle's murder, 2 men believed to be Holder cousins are shot dead in South Central LA. Not even 24 hours. LAPD stressed these men weren't linked to Nippy's killing, not suspects, just tied to the wrong person. Streets knew differently. Rolling 60s didn't need a press release. The message was immediate. You touch ours, we touch yours. April 2nd. Eric Holder arrested in Bellflower, LA suburb, thrown into solitary. Legal process starts. Bars shield him physically, but his family? Vulnerable. About a month after Nippy's death, barely settled, memorial done, mourning still raw. Then Holder's half-brother found dead in his crib. No headlines, no fanfare, but the streets took note. Connections forming, not random, targeted, strategic, sending Holder a message through the only language that reaches him now: loss. Then the year closes. December 2019, Holder's father killed in LA, a man uninvolved in his son's actions, a man who'd even written a public apology letter for his son. That man was killed. 4 family members, 2 cousins, a half-brother, a father, dead in under 9 months after Nippy's murder. No arrests, no public suspects. Streets asked the question: who had the reach, the means, and the motive? Fast forward to August 9th, 2024. 5 years later, most moved on. Holder locked up, 60 to life, case closed legally. And Black Sam, silent, composed, almost monk-like, sits with Big Boy for a rare, deep, personal interview. He lays it all out: security breakdown, scene scouting, theory Holder was used, Holder hesitant, nervous, internet fixated on one line: Sam wishes Holder weren't in prison. Pause. Absorb that. The man whose baby brother was killed by Holder publicly states he wishes Holder were free. Not forgiveness, protection. Prison walls saved Holder's life. Implication clear. Streets would have taken their own. Internet exploded. Combine that with 4 deaths in 9 months, Sam carrying the weight visibly, and the picture forms. Law enforcement noticing. Here's the nuance. No criminal charge against Black Sam. No public indictment. LAPD press conference? None. But social channels buzz. Sam under investigation, questioned quietly about the Holder family deaths, the coordination, the motive. Follow the logic. Timing, connections, street dynamics. It points to him. Evidence street sight, speed, cousins dead 1 day post Nippy. Not random grief, requires intel, coordination, precision, escalation, waves of deaths, methodical. Sam's own words, Holder likely following orders, bigger conspiracy. 4th, the Brick Baby incident. 2024, rapper publicly linked to Holder confronts Sam, understands Sam's grief, shows Sam's active anger years later. He's not at peace. Law enforcement perspective. Los Angeles maintains open gang-related retaliation investigations. Holder family murders never solved. Cases still active. 4 unsolved murders linked to a major LA gang killing. Files never truly closed. So, has Black Sam been investigated? Likely. Would it be surprising if he hadn't? No. Holder's reality: state prison, 60 to life, slim parole chances. 2023, his attorney warns, green light on him from every gang that loved Nippy. Life inside, guaranteed hell. Add 4 dead relatives, and Sam publicly stating he wishes Holder was accessible outside. Holder cannot win, cannot appeal, cannot snitch, cannot relocate. He made the worst decision March 31st, 2019, and pays daily. His father, who submitted that apology, didn't live to see the sentence. That's the gravity. Zoom out. This isn't just retaliation. It's what tragedy leaves behind. Black Sam lost a brother, business partner, creative collaborator, cultural force mid-ascension. He's kept the marathon alive. Marathon clothing, marathon burger. The legacy while carrying unspeakable grief. The man holds it with restraint. No social media beef, no reckless interviews. Quiet, deliberate, composed. Big boy interview rare for a reason. Every word heavy. When Sam says murder was premeditated, Holder sent, not a casual claim. When he says he wishes Holder weren't locked up, deliberate, precise. That statement fuels the entire investigation narrative. 4 bodies, Sam's stature, connections, public admission, conversation inevitable. Is Black Sam a loyal brother grieving his family, or architect of a methodical retaliation wiping a generation of one family? Maybe both. This story isn't finished. Holder's life inside has a green light. 4 family members dead, no charges. Sam allegedly on law enforcement radar, not via arrest, but due diligence. And the man with the most motive just publicly explained why it happened. The marathon continues. Store open, kids growing, Lauren London healing, music playing, but beneath it, active investigations, lingering questions, people who know more. Nipsey Hussle said, "Strong enemies are a blessing." He paid with life, but those who loved him, still paying the price. Black Sam wakes carrying what most can't imagine. Built a legacy, held the line, ran the marathon through pain. Whether streets rumors true or not, the code he lives by, his upbringing, and love for his brother made him untouchable. One choice, March 31st, 2019, triggered consequences beyond Hyde Park. Streets keep score. Always. Drop a comment. Do you think Black Sam is responsible for what happened to Eric Holder's family?